time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 46-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but it ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mitchell off the pistol give. Oh, he loses the football. The Buccaneers pick it up. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with 1st and goal. Well, a lot of positives for the offense. They were moving the ball pretty well until they coughed it up to kill this drive.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Really outside of ball security, that was a strong opening possession for the offense. If anybody underwhelmed, it was really the defense. You got to play a little bit tougher. Not always going to be a takeaway to bail them out.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Ravens 8-yard line.
Pressure coming. Baker. Willis caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try him left side. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a 3-yard gain. 1 shot remaining if they want to try it. 4th and goal coming up.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than you did right there.
Caught out wide. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First plays of his own wrong. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
Here's a design run. And never met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
That could be a risky call backed up deep in your own side of the field, but I think the right call, man, Kate, if that defense was flying to the receiver that fast, they could have got to the runner even earlier.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
No.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. Right seam up the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Out of the gun, Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Nice. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Buccaneers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick
All
off.
set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Mayfield now from the gun. It's made by Bucky Irving. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Baker now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. And those are the hurry up here.
Complete to Cade Otton. 1st and 10 at the 35.
First down, here's Baker. This one finds Irving. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Baker throwing again. Out left and Otton makes the grab. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Offensive line fast.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Once more, it's Mayfield. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back to Baltimore in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Drive getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Mayfield to throw again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety. So following the safety, Brock, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's good for a 1st down.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down throw here, Mayfield. It is cut left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Looking quickly here.
Trenton Simpson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They give it to him again. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. On the move, hit it right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Hurry! Break Regular, regular, regular. Point it right, point it right, point it right. That.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. And they score. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180, 180. Finish up, sit on. Motion, motion. 180, sit on.
They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. At the 12.
Lamar off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Second and 3 now. Line up the design keeper. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Design quarterback run here. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Took off with it again. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a slim 2-point lead.
Ravens 14.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. He has this down to the 34. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. From the gun, a run for Henry. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. No, we changed it. Sit up. What are you doing? Sit up.
Throwing again is Lamar. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
He's drawing up for him. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Darius Davis on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Chased out to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Point it right.
He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. What a hit, power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
The left side, caught by Davis. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripes. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Regular. Good. 180. Alert. Hey, alert. Real. What's that?
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. Finally, gonna let this go. Deep right side. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered lightning bolt. Huge game that totally changes the tone of this drive.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. On 1st down, they'll run, and he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Baker now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
180! Point it right. Run. What's that?
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Regular. Cut.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Working quickly here.
And the Baltimore first down.
Play fake. Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very clean play.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Jackson now on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
No, we changed it.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, I mean, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he'll try to hit this one well. That'll be the first and more. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Running once more with Henry. Galloping inside the 40. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the fourth. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Mayfield. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. And this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally.
He loses the football. But it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. Get some space around midfield. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Back to the well again. And they drop him after just a yard, second down. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
180.
Irvin here from the gun. Fights his way through a tackle. He's still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 24. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Starting this drive with a design run. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
9 brings up second and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a design run. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 1.
We'll go with the design keeper. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by 7. All set to go now from the 35.
Sit up.
The left side caught by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Sit up.
Out of the gun, Henry. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Inside the 25. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a point late in this one. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On return, here comes Davis. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7. Setting up to pass. Completed to Davis. On the move past the 40. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They got 21 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. Complete to Bucky Irving. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.